First half, we just didn't play defense. We just let them get either inside and we gave them wide open looks from the 3-point line. It was probably as bad a defense as we could play. And second half, they were 0 for 8 from the 3 because we got them, pressured them, got them off their spots. We made a couple bad offensive mistakes at the end of the game where Allen just kept the ball and they took it instead of hitting the open guy. But Marek went to the foul line, made his 2, and Allen went and made his 2, and that doesn't always happen. We're a good free throw shooting team. We're not getting to the line enough, but we tried to get there. We tried to get to the basket, but our defense was it was a different thing. 26 points they scored in the second half because we guarded them. The first half, we just let them shoot. Quincy had some opportunities down low, and he just didn't convert. We had some mismatches there. Defense suffered. But, Allen made a couple big plays late, got Buddy an open 3. Marek got Buddy an open 3. And so we got just enough edge in front. But it was just our defense was better in the second half. And we took care of the ball better. Kadari, the first half, he wasn't ready for the press and made 2 bad turnovers right away. But then he opened up and was able to get in the lane and make some plays. He made a big play at the end to get us the lead again. And I thought he was just really good getting to the basket, which is what he can do. Marek was really good defensively. He battled in there. I mean, he's just mismatched, and he just keeps battling people out there. We were close on the boards. I'm really disappointed Robert and Jesse got in and just, just no factor at all. We think Boeheim might be able to play a little bit. Wednesday, he practiced a little bit, but he wasn't. I don't think he was full ready to go. He said he might be able to play today, but he really was. We think he might be on Wednesday, but our defense has got to be good, and it wasn't. And when it became better or got to where it was pretty good, our defense was pretty. They made some hard shots to get to the 26 that they got. The end of the game, we said contest the threes, but don't foul. I don't know what we're thinking there in that situation. To foul the 3-point shooter, I don't know what Allen was thinking. We had the ball lead, and he's got the ball, and he holds it, and they just take it from him. I don't know what they're thinking in those situations. But considering the way we started and played in the beginning, this was a really, really good win, and we'll take it and try to get ready for Wednesday.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach. Our first question will be from Mike Waters.
Didn't look like in the first time. He turned it over twice. And then they weren't pressuring when he got back in and he got to the basket, which is what he can do. He made some really good moves. They had a big guy on him. They were playing. This is, again, another thing with Buddy and Allen. They take the best defenders. So they had a big guy on him, and he just got by him in the lane and made a couple, really good shots. And then the end, he got all the way to the basket, and they got a really good shot blocker there, and he just got by and got it off the glass and in. But that's what he can do. He can get to the basket. Most of his baskets, Mike, were in the half court. They weren't against the pressure.
Our next question will be for Coach,
I saw it numerous times opening statement, but in the second half, was it a matter of the zone moving more and getting more hands in the passing lanes, or was it just, a different team in the second half for you guys?
We just played better defense. Any defense you play is only as good as the players in it, and we played the same defense both halves. We've changed it slightly for this game to try to get back on the high post better, leave the corner a little bit more open, more exposed. This is a very difficult team for us to play with. Beverly, Allen are really good shooters. The other guard that came in is a really good shooter. Helms is really good in the high post, and Bates is really good down around the basket. He had 5 dunks in the first half, and I think he just got a couple in the second half. Helms was really good. He made some tough drives, but they were for twos. And, you know, we didn't give them the 3 looks. That was the difference in the game. The first half, they had wide open threes. They made, I don't know, what, 7 of them or no, 6. In the second half, they won. So, you know, that was the difference in the game. But we've got to play smarter at the end. But, you know, we haven't, you know, we've blown people out or been blown out a few times. And so we haven't had that many games like this where we've got the lead and take care of the ball. And Alan just gets confused sometimes and he's not sure where to go with it. He kind of gets lost out there. And he just got lost right in the middle of the court where they could take it from him.